So for, I guess, people who might not know what an emu is, what is an emu?
Emu is like an underground oven, yeah. It cooked by the steam and from the wood and the rocks that stays hot for a couple days. So it's like an underground oven.
I know a lot of it, the learning has to do with observing, right? You gotta maka'ala, you have to make sure that you as the observer is paying attention so you know what to do next. But
Yeah.
what was for you the steps to being able to do it yourself? Like what was the first job?
Well, the first job was cleaning the emu from the last kalua.
What did that consist of?
Taking out the rocks from the emu and cleaning out all the opala. And after that, my dad guys used to come and they did their thing with the kalua. Then we would have to cover the kalua with all dirt at that time, cover the emu. We became older, and my dad used to tell me, you try do this, you try do that. And then it comes, after a while it comes.
Nam, you, when's your earliest memory of doing emu with the family?
When I married Papa and we stayed down Kinoli Street.
That's where Grandpa's house was?
Yeah, Grandpa's house. And we used to dig the emu, gotta sickle all the grass to make the area clean.
Sickle the grass?
Yeah, it was like the pasture land. And they sickle it all down to make it level, clean. And we did it kind of like, we dug the hole.
But I guess it was an easier transition for you coming from the restaurant background, no?
It was different. It was really different. It was just outside cooking. It was unusual, and you learned from that.
What kind of restaurant did Grandpa Hugh own?
Chinese restaurant. We had some manapu and pakash in the afternoon, and then takeouts. Like a regular Chinese restaurant, noodles, everything.
Is that why you're always ono for that? But I mean, as far as like having a role in preparation of food, that must have come a little natural.
It was easy. It was okay, but different methods, and you adapt to it, and you as you go along, you kind of like improve on it. And in the beginning, it was you salt everything before you put in the emu.
Really?
And then when it came out of the emu, wasn't enough salt. So Papa said, no, we're going to put in the emu and salt when it comes out, yeah? So that was one thing that, and
One step
step less we had to do instead of salting it 2 times. We salted 1 time.
Oh, and I remember when the firefighters would come down when you forgot to call them.
But I forgot to call, they came from the bushes in the back and all.
Because they would see the smoke?
Yeah, somebody called and
Yeah.
smoke, I forgot to call.
She learned. Grandma has to go get permit to light the fire and all that. Before, we didn't have to do that. So all that is done before. So this is something that was brought up from my dad's dad, my dad, to me, to my children, and from them to their children, and then it's gonna keep on going.
Emu is 21 years old, going on 22.
Yeah.
Malu.
That's when Mom's water broke with Malu, right?
Yeah.
Dad was placing the last brick.
The last
Last brick in that corner.
Emu is 21 years.
Just thank the Lord that we're healthy, and we're getting up there in age, but we went this long and we had a good life. We had a good life.
Turn them off already, no?